And welcome back, Frags and Beer family. I'm your host, Zaymot. This is Indie Spotlight, the live show where we take a look at indie creators, whether they be music or comics or art, and bring them to you, hopefully, so you can find some new things to look at and we can support indie creators as they work hard to put out new content, things like that. I'm an indie author myself, so I understand the... very stuffy. It's very, very pollen-y here last few days in Illinois. But I lost my train. Yeah, as an indie author, I know the importance of getting the word out there, getting more eyes on your content. The more people who see it, the more chances you are of making a sale or getting a fan or getting somebody who will continue to come back. So that's the point of the show. Check out the links in the video description below. Please subscribe. The easiest way you can support us is to subscribe. We are almost to 200, where I'll start giving away audiobooks. So get me to 200 and then on the road to 1,000 by the end of the year. You can also check out thebeardstruggle.com. You can get your own beard products. Save 15% using my code BeardWizard99. Check out the Subscribe Star page and the merch store, which is also linked in the video description below. So today's video is an older one from Nova. It was suggested by one of you guys in the comments. And like I said, put suggestions in the comments. If I'm missing something or there's something you want me to take a look at, let me know. The only criteria is that they're independent. So add them to the list. Let me know. Put them in the comments. Send them to me on Twitter or Facebook or wherever. Let me know what you want to see. I'll keep adding new people. I'll keep adding new bands and artists and comic creators. I'm going to try to get another interview set up this week. And we'll just keep doing this until it stops being fun or you guys get bored and stop coming by. Lots of new subscribers have joined the family. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So without further ado, we're going to go in the Wayback Machine and look at Problem from Nova Rockafeller. This is a young Nova. This is really, I would say, early in her musical development. Not quite as refined as she is now. The talent is there. You can hear it. You can see it. But this is definitely a more... a younger, less experienced Nova than we're used to over the last couple of years. So we're going to take a look at this, and we'll see what we think. Thanks for the suggestion as well.
No need to explain. Plans by the second cause I'm fucking insane. And I'm never throwing money when I'm making it rain. I had a lot of boyfriends but they were never stable. Late night arguing so mad I'm throwing tables. Taught myself to read, I've been a genius since cradle. Lone Star team of misfits, Clark Gable. Skeletons in closets, let them watch you kill out. Y'all wanna fuck with me and real black widow. Piss me off, I'm flinging, I don't give a fuck widow. All my competition getting smothered with the pillow. Schizophrenic like Sid Barrett, long gone. Edgar Allan Poe, skimming Reynolds on one. In division, I'm 100 by 3. Never ending. You want it, you don't want it with me. Cause I'm a problem. I'm not rap to...
So that intro, very old school kind of rap, like setting up this, how much of a party animal she is and all these different things. There's a very common theme in rap. And sounds a little bit like, and maybe I'm wrong, but it reminds me a little bit of like Cypress Hill when I was coming up. Just the beat and the tone and where she's going with it. Clearly, that's a weird frame to have stopped it on. Let's stop it there. Clearly, again, this is not the sort of more experienced, mature Nova that we're used to. But the talent is there. You can hear it. You can hear it in her cadence and her rhythm and her delivery of the lyrics. You can see that she's got the makings of the Nova we see today. But this is very, again, very young, very new, and kind of finding her ground and finding her place in music with this one. So far, I like it. The beat's really good. Again, it reminds me of some of the older school rap that I used to listen to. But yeah, let's see where this goes.
Never ending. You want it, you don't want it with me. Cause I'm a problem. I'm not wrapped too tight. Head on back, cause been up all night. I'm kinda on one. It's how I live my life. Mama warned you about me like once or twice. You want a problem? I got problems. You want a problem? I got problems. I'm a problem.
She's got a very good singing voice. We know that, but you can hear it there. Is even with her rap being as good as it is, or as skilled as she is, she does still have a good singing voice, and it's coming out there. That tone and that power behind that voice. It's not quite there yet, but it's definitely coming. You can hear it. You can hear what we hear today, sort of seated in there, waiting to come out, so to speak.
Oh, so you think you got problems? Y'all know shit I done fucks with conundrums. And I continue, I'm kidding, that's quantum. And I'll make a bottom me, step me, I run them. Hold up, my shit in disorder. Writing on the walls and got me shaking in the corner. Oh, no, don't let me be committed. My head twisted, everybody says I'm gifted. Nova says no, but Rockafeller says yes. Keep the Martians out of gutter foil headdress. I don't mean to say, tanks say themselves. I can't help it, I'm releasing my delf. Worry about self, I'ma get mine. Y'all praise gotta turn my blood into wine. I can walk a love of water and turn back time. Why you talking shit? I'm about to blow your mind. Cause I'm a problem, I'm not wrapped too tight.
Yeah, I wish I could remember the band. Hey, Carol, happy Monday to you, too. Thank you for stopping by. I wish I could remember the group that this reminds me of, and I want to say Cypress Hill, but I may be wrong there. There's a part of that cadence, a part of that beat to the way she's delivering it that reminds me of a band I used to listen to, a rap group that I used to listen to in high school. But I'm not certain. So I want to say Cypress Hill, and I'm not entirely sure.
Cause I'm a problem, I'm not wrapped too tight. Head on back, cause been up all night. I'm kinda on one, it's how I live my life. Mama warned you about me like once or twice. You want a problem? I got problems. You want a problem? I got problems. I'm a problem. I woke up on the sofa bed. Voices in my head, voices in my head. Yeah, you know I'm off my meds. Voices in my head, voices in my head. And I do what they says. Voices in my head, voices in my head. But I don't think they're my friends. Voices in my head, voices in my head. Hey Nova, I know that you can hear this. Everybody's looking and they think that you weird, bitch. You can medicate me, but I'll stay here in the shadow. 4 bananas, 2 apples, 1 more avocado. Why you putting numbers in my head? I live under your bed. No wonder I'm on meds. Nova, this shit is fucking boring. Shut the fuck up! Can't you see that I'm recording?
That got a little dark. It's almost like we're seeing the party Nova that puts on this face about how much she enjoys, partying, and how fun she is and how cool she is and all of that, and then she goes off by herself, and does this section here of the song that is kind of saying, hey, behind that facade, behind that smile, not everything is perfect. Things are a little dark and concerning. So you're also seeing that part of Nova who's sort of finding her place dealing with these issues that she talks about in her music, which wasn't very common in rap at the time. Not a lot. So, some musicians do go into this kind of stuff, but not a lot of rap. Rap tends to always put on this front, has to put on this tough guy persona, and she's kind of pulling back the curtain a little bit and saying, behind this party animal is somebody who's hurting or suffering or struggling with this dark part of herself. So that's kind of cool to see that pulling back of that curtain a little bit and showing us that face is sometimes just there to show the public and not necessarily, but she's given us that little view of it,
Can't you see that I'm recording? I'm a problem. I'm not ready.
She goes back out. Yeah.
I'm kinda on one. It's how I live my life. Mama warned you about me like once or twice.
Was that actually, that looked like Jason Mewes? I need to look that up. That actually, if that wasn't Jason Mewes, I'm not sure about Kevin Smith, but if that wasn't Jason Mewes, I'd be surprised because that looked a lot like Jason Mewes. I'm gonna have to check that out and find out if that's actually him. I want to go back real quick and freeze frame it right there. I'll be damned if that don't look like Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes. That's really funny. I wonder how she landed them for this video because I gotta double check, but that has got to be Jason Mewes. That's hilarious. That's so funny.
You got me like once or twice. You want a problem? I got problems. You want a problem? I got problems. I'm a problem.
Alice says Nova is very well connected. Yeah, I'm starting to learn that. Thank you. I haven't dug too deep, but I'm starting to hear that that she's done a lot of collaborations early in her career with different rappers and different artists and musicians before she started dating Tom, and it's just such a strange cameo in this music video, and I love it. It just cracks me up. But I can imagine like you would find those two clowning around at some party in the middle of the night. It just cracks me up. Oh, before it jumps off into anything else. So yeah, that went back a little bit. That's some older Nova that we haven't really looked at yet. I haven't gone back too far, but at the request of one of you guys. So if there is more that you want to see me look at, independent artists, musicians, comics, whatever, put it in the comments. Thank you guys so much for joining me, Alice and Carol and everybody else who stopped by the live stream. This is a good song. Again, this is early in Nova's career. You can see her talent starting to bubble up. She's still finding her legs, but she's starting to reveal that part of herself that seems to build her music the way we see it today, with her voice and her rap, her cadence, her ability to deliver clear and concise lyrics, which I like. Not a big fan of rap, mumble rap, whatever you want to call it, speed rap. I prefer people who I can understand the lyrics. It's the same reason I don't listen to a ton of scream metal. I listen to a little bit, but I want to hear what they're saying too. So yeah, really enjoyed it. Thank you guys for stopping by. We will come back with some more tomorrow for sure. And Tom will be back on Thursday, and sounds like he's bringing us a new track soon. So hopefully we will be having a new Tom McDonald track before long. And other than that, I will see you guys again soon. Have a great one. Much love. Make sure you subscribe. Click that button. The red button. Bye.